This is the 39th season for Indianapolis Colts football. Fans now know Lucas Oil Stadium to be home for the Colts, but many around the state look back fondly on the old Hoosier Dome. News 8's Cody Adams takes us through a history of stadiums for the Indianapolis Colts.
Lucas Oil Stadium is iconic. Not only is it the home of the Colts, but it's hosted everything from concerts, the college football playoff, to a Super Bowl. But to understand the importance of the stadium now, you have to understand where it all started. Larry Hall is the Vice President of Special Projects and Historical Affairs for the Colts. He's been with the Indianapolis Colts from the beginning.
The Colts moved from Baltimore, packed on March 28th, arrived on March 29th of 1984. I started 2 months to the day after the Mayflower landed.
The move by the Colts seems like it was quick and easy, but the process really began years prior when the city of Indianapolis made a massive decision.
Part of the plan in the 70s and 80s of Indianapolis leadership was to revitalize the downtown area.
Suzanne Hahn is the VP of Archives and Library at the Indiana Historical Society.
When the Hoosier Dome opened, it was actually part of the convention center. And so that was a great kind of step for them to take in order to boost downtown.
It also gave the newly moved Colts a place to play their home games. The only question was, would people show up?
The demand was overwhelming.
The first game at the Hoosier Dome sold out. It was a moment to celebrate for the team and the city.
You had Mayor Hudnut throwing that inaugural pass to kind of kick off the launching, I guess, of the Hoosier Dome.
The Colts would play in the Hoosier Dome under that name for the first 5 seasons in the league. But then in 1994, a media company by the name of RCA took over the branding, effectively becoming the RCA Dome.
This was certainly a much larger next step.
The Hoosier Dome obviously will always have a soft spot in people's hearts because it's the name associated with the state, and at the same time there's a recognition that that's part of professional sports now with sponsorship.
For 14 years, the RCA Dome hosted what many called the golden years of Colts football. Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, Edgerrin James, and of course the 2006 Super Bowl championship. But maybe even bigger than the Super Bowl was the game that took place before that in the RCA Dome.
January 21, 2007, we beat the Patriots to qualify and go to the Super Bowl. I'd like to think if you look up the word joy in the dictionary, you can take a picture of that and go, that's what it looks like.
The Colts would play just one more season at the RCA Dome before it literally came crashing down. Something new was on the horizon as the Colts moved into the house Peyton built.
I was concerned overseeing ticketing about people showing up for the very first time and scrambling to figure out where's the restroom. And we had a day where you could come to the stadium and just roam around and check it out.
Since 2008, Lucas Oil Stadium has been the Colts' home, and it's the fans' home away from home, a place to look fondly on memories and continue to create new ones.
It's just fantastic. I feel very lucky and privileged and blessed to be a part of it for all these seasons, season 39 here in Indy, and there's a lot of great days ahead.